Good morning, Cypress Village residents. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. Today is March 10th, and it is a lovely day here in Jacksonville. Nice little cold front going to go through this evening, and it is going to be crisp and cool and exciting out there on the TPC greens and fairways. So for those of you residents that have been out there this week, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know we had a day on the green with the greens, which I heard was very successful. And our residents went with CLS and Lisa Drew the day before. I'm actually a little casual today because I am going to head out there now to meet with some of our providers, physicians, vendors, bring my kids out there as well with me, but we're gonna have a good time. So with that being said, we got an exciting action-packed, I always say action-packed, I mean informational-packed coffee chat for everybody. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will conclude with a few points of my own. But to those cruisers out there, I hope you're having a great time out on the high seas. I'm sure you are, and we're looking forward to your return on the 12th.
Hello, Cypress Village, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Chat. I know everybody's been looking forward to the word of the week because I've had a lot of residents employees stop me in the hallway. Lester, what's the next one? And I said, nope, I'm going to make y'all wait till Coffee Chat on Friday. So we're going to start off with that one because I'm not going to make anybody wait anymore. The word of the week this week is escoba. Escoba. We're going to put it right over here, and it translates into broom. Broom is in Spanish is escoba. So that is the word of the week, guys. Please follow it. If you see me in the hallway, give me the word to see if you guys are paying attention. And then next week, we'll get a new one. So stay tuned for next week's word of the week. Also, I just want to remind everybody that the week of the 21st, we're going to start the second phase of the installation of the dispensers. We should be done with everything and anything then. The entire community will have the new nice dispensers, paper towels, toilet paper, hand sanitizers, and soap. So very excited to do all that for you all and make sure that we're updating this building as much as possible. I also want to say that we are working really hard on bringing people in. I'm probably about 2 to 3 positions left to be fully staffed, and I'm super excited about that because we want to make sure that we are building a great team for you all. I think we're going to be great moving forward. We've made a lot of changes since I started working here. We're doing great. My team is doing excellent, and I couldn't be any more prouder of the team I have behind me and the support from everyone here at Cypress Village. With that being said, it can only get better from here. I'm focusing, being very picky with interviews, and we're making sure that who we hire is going to be here for a long time and make sure that we give you all the services you deserve. So I appreciate y'all being patient with us, and it's been a few bumps on the road, but we're over that. We're going to be moving forward, and we're going to be doing great things here at Cypress Village. Thank you all so much. See you around the village. Have a good weekend, and see you next week.
Hi, good morning everybody. It's Friday and that means Coffee Chat. It's me, Susan, your Director of Resident Services. I'm just here to give you a few updates and to fill you in on everything that's going on in the Wellness Center and also to talk about some other little topics. So to start with, Mondays and Wednesdays we have Guardian Pharmacy in the Wellness Center from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this Wednesday, the pickup for your medications will be for A, Tower as in Alpha, and the houses. So if you have any medications, A, Tower, and in the homes, come on down on Wednesday. And on March 14th, that's Tuesday and 2 p.m., in the AL Theater Room will be the Memory Support Group. And then after that, following the Memory Support Group at 3 p.m., will be for Parkinson's in the same place. So not only the assisted living, everybody is welcome to take part of these support groups. So head on up there. And then for the Stay Well on Thursday, it will be in the OMR at 12:15. And the topic for this month is nutrition. And it's going to be presented by Pinnacle Home Health. And so that sounds pretty interesting to me. So come on down and see what that is all about. And so we do have an announcement that we have Joel Zier that will be filling in for audiology while Mike Caudell is out. And he will be there on Wednesday, March 29th. You do need to call and make an appointment. And that phone number is 904-262-7722. So all we know right now is that he's going to be coming one time a month, and we're trying to get those dates ahead so that we can let everybody know. So we'll definitely keep you updated on all of that as we get the information ourselves. And also remember, the Mobility Maintenance Clinic will be here on Tuesday, March 28th from 10 to 12 in the Veterans Lobby. You can call Chrissy and set your appointment time up with her. So now, my next little topic. We have the political season upon us now. And with that said, we do have a lot of residents that have put some political signage on their apartment doors and even out in the homes. And I will ask you to please refer back to your resident handbook. So if you will refer back to your resident handbook on page 11, it states for door decorations, we will allow you to hang seasonal wreaths and things such as that. And you can personalize it that way with a wreath and flowers. However, it also states on page 19 that in order to maintain continuity in the community and also to keep everybody kind of nice and happy and balanced, because we know we get very passionate about who we want to support. But with that said, public announcement boards or solicitations are not allowed without the permission from the executive director. And, I think Ty made the announcement last week that he would prefer people not to do that. So to keep everybody nice and happy during this time, you can let people know who you're voting for, but we don't need to put it out there. All right, I hope you understand. If you have any questions or anything concerning this, you're more than welcome to give me a call. But I think that's all I have. Coming up right after me, we are going to be introducing you to Sydney and to Dr. Sharon. They're part of our mental health team here, and Sydney's going to be leading the grief group, and Dr. Sharon is here for your counseling needs and just someone to come and talk to. So let's introduce you to them.
Hi everybody, I'm so pleased to be a guest on Coffee Chat. I've watched MJ, the community therapist that right now is on maternity leave. I've watched her on other episodes of Coffee Chat, and I'm pleased to be able to be with you today. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Sharon, and I'm filling in for MJ, your community therapist, while she's on maternity leave. She had a little baby girl, and she's doing great. She also has a 2-year-old boy, and so you all can imagine how busy her life is right now. She's taking time because those young days only come once, and so she will be rejoining Cyprus at the very latest in September. She's kind of taking it week by week. And so in her absence, I'm filling in, and I'm in her office in the IHS suites. And I'm available for any of you that would like to talk one-on-one about anything that you're going through. If you need a safe space that's confidential, that I don't have to join you at dinner or meals or go home with you so you can have a little bit of distance from whatever concerns that you have, I'm available. I will give you my phone number, and also you can always ask Susan for it, and she can provide it as well. But if you're interested in some one-on-one support, some counseling services, any kind of individual therapy, you can reach me at 513-484-8342. And that's my cell number, and a lot of times I'm not able to get it directly because I will be in session talking with somebody. And so if you'd like to leave a message, I'll certainly call you back and we can go from there. So I look forward to anybody that'd like to reach out. Right now I'm here on Thursday afternoons, and I have some availability to expand as needed. So just wanted to say I'm very pleased to be here, and I've enjoyed so much those of you that I've met with one-on-one so far.
Hi y'all, my name is Sydney. I am part of the group with Dr. Sharon and Dr. MJ. I will be running the grief support group. It's going to start in April on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. in room A6. This will be a group for all kinds of grief, whether that be a loved one, a pet, or some other kind of loss that you may be experiencing. That way you can spend time with your peers and others who have gone through similar things, and it's just a supportive place to process through those difficult things. A little bit about me. I am originally from Texas. I have been in Jacksonville for only 6 months, but I'm absolutely loving it so far. And I live with my precious cat. His name is Ashes. And I'm very excited to be a part of y'all's community and get to know you. So please join if you have experienced any of those things, and I really look forward to meeting y'all. Hi everybody, I'm Chelsea Terrell, the Director of Innovative Home Services. I just wanted to stop by and thank all of the residents that support the Scholarship Fund. For those of you that don't know, we do have a scholarship fund here at Cypress Village for all employees that have been here over 90 days. It's just a great way for the residents to give back and show their appreciation and help us further our education. It does not have to be healthcare related or anything, even in Cypress Village. They just want to make sure that you're getting the education that you want to pursue. I've been pursuing my degree in digital photography for over a year now, and it would not have been possible without all of the residents here at Cypress Village. Hope you guys have a great day.
Good morning, teachers. Happy Friday. Lisa, coming to you from Ty's office on a Thursday afternoon popcorn day. Hope you all had a chance to get some popcorn. So what's coming up this week? Well, on the 13th, in the spirit of the season, we're going to Colhane Pub for dinner. On the 13th, on the 14th, we're going to Mulligan's Irish Pub for lunch. And then on, what's going on? On the 16th, we have the Stay Well series, Diet and Nutrition. And then on the 17th, we will be doing the Luck of the Irish Bingo. So it's going to be your regular bingo game, but with an Irish twist. And then in the evening, I'm showing river dance. On Saturday the 18th, we're going to the Jacksonville Orchid Society Orchid Show. Even if you don't love orchids, it's supposed to be beautiful. So jump on the bus if there's room for you there. So I hope you all have a great week, a great weekend. Oh, and then don't forget on Sunday the 19th at 2 o'clock, we have the Baker's Dozen a cappella. And we're expecting quite a crowd. Down. And that's, I hope.
Good morning, Cypress Village residents. CJ here to bring you the news from the maintenance shop today. I'd really like to give it to you straight, but I forgot to get my notes. Anyway, pressure washing is going to be wrapped up today on Middleton Park Circle West. So we'll be finished for the month of March. In April, we're going to move over to Middleton Park Circle East. I will be putting flyers in the little cubbies. And then mulching is wrapping up, I think, on West. And they're working on East. And I believe the way they're going to come up East is do the odd side of the street first, all the way up, then come in and do Gordonia and Myrica. So they're going to kind of work it that way, I think. And I wish I could remember what the third thing is, but I really can't. So I really don't have anything else. But if you think of something and you want to give me a call, I'll be there. If I'm not there, leave me a message and I promise I'll call you back. See you around the village.
Hello everyone, this is Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services. So we've had a fire alarm again this week. It was an actual emergency, but we were able to have it contained, handled right away. But it just reminds me, I want all residents to know the fire policy and protocol is in everyone's resident handbook that you receive upon move-in, and we do follow that policy. So just as a reminder, I'm going to go over this now and at community meeting, but residents are permitted to shelter in place in their units when they hear a fire alarm go off. The only exception is if the fire or the smoke is coming from your apartment. Then by all means, please get out, evacuate, close your apartment door behind you, but do not lock it, and evacuate to the nearest stairwell. You do not need to go down the stairs. And as long as you're behind that door, that's a fire door. The fire doors that close throughout the hallway, those are also fire doors. So if you're behind that, you're safe as well. But we want you to get on the other side of a fire door if there is smoke or fire happening in your vicinity. Like I said, all other residents, you are permitted to shelter in place. It's a fully sprinkled building. So once a fire does occur, then the sprinklers will take care of that rather quickly, as we've seen it. We've seen that in past history. If there is a false alarm, then that will be announced on the intercom. That it is code red false alarm, code red all clear. You will hear that through the intercom in the hallways, in the common spaces. So that's honestly more for a staff announcement than it is for a resident announcement. So for those of you who are concerned, if you can't hear it in the hallway, do not fear. If you need to evacuate your unit, emergency personnel, security, maintenance, directors here, or the fire department, they will come and evacuate you if need be. So don't worry about needing to hear what's happening on the intercom if you can't. Likewise, if there is a code red and it's in a location that's been identified, the intercom will announce code red, the unit number, or the location that the fire panel states. So just want you all to be mindful of that. And unfortunately, I know we've had lots of phone calls come in security while this happens, but please, that does not help the situation. Security is managing a fire panel. They're managing the smoke detector signal that's going off, in addition to dispatching the guards to the locations that we believe the emergency to be taking place. So phone calls inundating security are not going to be of help. Any information that you need, like I said, we will evacuate you if you need evacuated. Otherwise, an announcement will be made on the intercom, and you'll be free to go after that. Once things calm down, if you want to give security a call, that's fine. But during the heat of the alarm going off is not usually the best time. Unfortunately, we cannot silence the fire alarm until we can confirm that there's no actual danger. So as quickly as a person can report and dispatch to that area is as quick as we can get this, we can silence the alarm. We have maintenance supporting us. We have other employees that know managers and directors to report to the location in order to determine if it is in fact a true emergency. So just want you all to be mindful of that. Again, it's in writing in your resident handbook, the fire protocol and policy, and we're going to go over that again at community meeting for those of you who might be missing coffee chat today. A little on a much lighter note, our picture day for our resident directory, that is on Thursday, March 16th in Egret Hall. We still have lots of spots available, so please call, email, or visit the concierge desk to sign up for your time. We're going to have little treats there as well, so probably some little tea cakes, things along those lines, tea sandwiches and whatnot, just to enjoy while you're waiting for your photo to be taken. But we have a wonderful professional photographer. She did all of our director headshots, and she's a lovely lady. So again, this is for retakes. If you all want an updated photo for the directory, if you haven't had a photo for the directory, please come. And then If you want to order prints from her, you can do that for an additional fee. That's through the photographer. Her name is Jennifer. But come in just to get a free photo for the directory. That's not going to cost you anything. We had our first Hope Heroes meeting last week, interest meeting. We had a really nice turnout. We had a few volunteers actually start the application process, get their fingerprints, and we're moving with that. We're scheduling their training shortly. So for those of you who want to fill out an application right now, this is what you want to do. Please come and do it, because we're going to get this program up and going, and anybody who fills out an application by Friday at 10 a.m., you'll get in our first training group. So you'll be our first group that goes out and becomes our heroes. If you want to pick up an application, please pick that up from Community Life Services, their office located in the Veterans Lobby. If you need assistance filling out your form, 11 to 1 is the preferred time, Monday through Friday, for you to come and get assistance from Becky to complete your form. But it's a very simple application, and we'll have copies printed and available for you. On next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday after Coffee Chat, we're going to hold a second interest meeting for those of you who would like more information, and to make sure we grab all of you who just returned fresh from the cruise, sipping on all of your Bahama breezes, sun-kissed tan, and all that good stuff. Yeah, so come volunteer since you're so refreshed and ready to mingle with some other folks who could benefit. So we'll have another meeting right after Coffee Chat. We'll start that meeting at 10 a.m. You can fill out your application there, and then we'll also, anybody who's filled out an application and needs fingerprinting, we'll do that right after that meeting as well. It's a short meeting, about 30 minutes, and then we have plenty of time for Q&A and to go over any aspects of the program that you have questions or concerns about. And then the last little thing that I have is just a reminder that the A Tower parking lot is going to be resurfaced the last week of March, starting on the 27th. So there will be no A Tower parking available for employees or residents, visitors, nobody can park there. So we're going to relocate all of the resident parking to under the garage in that last row there. That's typically the house folks where you all park. So residents, go ahead and start moving your vehicles there leading up to the 27th. And then we're going to also be shutting down one of the lanes of Middleton Park Circle East to allow for employees to parallel park during one of those lanes. We'll have signage out. We're going to have security support also, just to maybe with some traffic help there to make sure we don't run into any snafus. But that Middleton Park Circle East, so basically from the koi pond, that I hate calling it a koi pond because there's not koi there, but that memorial garden there onto the entrance of the healthcare center, that is only going to be for the local traffic that's actually parking there. You can only enter that parking area going west, so turning right at the boathouse and going around the circle, and then you can only exit that way by then exiting past the meditation garden and moving toward the golf course. So just keep that in mind that last week. We'll talk about that at community meeting on Tuesday as well. The Cypress Village app, I have a few more tweaks to make before they're going to accept my review. So I'm hoping for a successful app review this coming week, but just keep your fingers crossed. I've got some more work to do there. That's all that I have for you this week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you around the village.
All right, I'm back, and as usual, I hope this virtual coffee chat has been very productive for all of our residents with all of the most current, up-to-date, and hot off the presses information. With that, I just wanted to start with letting all of you know that we did kick off the Scholarship Fund Drive earlier this week. I was honored to be a guest speaker to kick it off, and like you saw last week, I think we featured Abby Maroney on Coffee Chat, which was one of our scholarship recipients. Abby has been with Cypress Village going on, I think, 7 or 8 years, and she has grown multiple times within the organization, so kudos and congratulations to Abby. But a lot of that could not have been a reality without the help and generosity of our residents. This week, you're going to hear from Chelsea Terrell. She is our manager for Innovative Home Services. And she has actually had multiple promotions as well here at Cypress Village, and she's also a honorable recipient of the scholarship as well. So we hope that she does well with her scholarship investment and her future. So good job to both of them. And there's many more that are throughout the village that we'll be featuring within Coffee Chat and in other venues and channels of information as well. So with that being said, again, a big thank you to all of our residents regarding the scholarship funding, because it is such an integral piece of how we do recruiting here and how our employees really become part of the fabric here at Cypress Village and set their goals high as they try to achieve the endeavors of life here, and that you are supporting that mission of theirs. So thank you all very much for that. Also, Tuesday next week, mark your calendars. We would love to see you here live in Egret Hall for the community meeting, which will be at Tuesday at 10 a.m. We have featured directors for the day. We have got David Green, and he's got multiple plant operations updates. And we've also got Laurel Mundell, who's going to discuss some administrative services updates as well, but most importantly, the big parking lot renovation that we have and how that's going to impact residents, parking, logistics, and flow of traffic as well. So more to come on that as well. And I am completely enjoying the TPC today, so I hope you all enjoy the weekend as well. And before I depart and conclude another episode of Coffee Chat, just a little FYI, I am looking forward to joining some of our memory care associates at a training in Clearwater. Next week, we will be out Wednesday and Thursday. So if you don't see me around the village, that's where I will be. But I want to thank all of you for tuning in again. And I'm going to conclude with birthdays, my favorite part. And then we will call it a day. All right, and we're going to put a little twist on birthdays this Coffee Chat, because your two favorite servers from Dining Services are here in my office. They popped in to watch us film, and I invited them to wish you all a happy birthday today. So I hope you don't mind the little change up. But I'm going to start off with two birthday residents out there. We've got Miss Carol Bryce today on the 10th, and Miss Maris Santangelo. Happy birthday to you, ladies. On the 11th, we've got Miss Bessie Turk, and a new resident, Mr. Carl Schaefer, and Carol Basile. Happy birthday to you three. And on the 12th, we've got Miss Patsy J. Now I'm going to turn it over to Amarion, who's going to take it from the 13th to the 15th. Amarion?
Okay, for the 13th, we have Leonard Smith, Maureen Campbell, Barbara Merkel, and Raymond Matson.
Raymond's on the 14th.
On the 14th, Jean Latimer,
Yeah.
Melvis Abina, Amelia Bedingdorf, and Brian Reese.
Brian Reese is on the 15th. Brian, happy birthday to you. And now we're going to turn it over. You only got two, Joseph, so.
All right.
You got the 16th, Miss
The 16th, we got Rhoda Boynton.
Booten.
Booten.
Rhoda.
And then we got Elsa
Tro.
Cho.
All right, I put
Happy
them on
birthday.
the spot. And they asked me before, were there any tough names to pronounce? So good job, guys. We appreciate you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, residents of Cypress. Have a great weekend. We're signing off here in Ty's office. Have a great day.